Hey everybody. So yeah, after my stream last night, I just left my stream regalia up, and so I'm streaming again. And guess what I'm streaming? Same thing as last night. Here we go. Yeah, maybe I'm a masochist. I just keep playing this game, but I don't know. I like it. It's like I like it more now that I have beaten it once before, and now that I know how to use the Cane of Burna. Like, the game becomes so much more playable once you know how to use the Cane of Burna. And, you know, it's just, after that, it's just like a game where you just, you know, it's just a Zelda game, you just play it, so. Yeah, I'm gonna play more of it. Let's see, so last time we finished up 4 of the Ice World dungeons. We have now finished Impa, Darunia, Rudo, and Saria. Which means we have Sheik, or Shake, Rauru, and Naburu left. Let's go after Rauru next. Rauru's ruins is in the lake ruins. And because of that, actually I'm on my way to Sheik's place. Let's just go to Sheik's place. Let's go to Sheik's place. Sheik's place, like, the description in the game suggests that it's really hard to find, but it's not. You just go to the area called Mystery Hideout, and then you go to a dead end, and there's just a hole, and you just go in the hole. That's Sheik's big mysterious hideout, is just a cave. Here we go. Just go in this cave. It's kind of weird that they were like, oh, it's so hard to find. How will anyone find Sheik's mysterious hideout? And there's an area on the world map called Mystery Hideout, so yeah. Anyway, we're on our way there. Is there anything under this? Ow! Yes, there is something under it. There's a frickin' Beamos. Ow! He's like, one more shot for good measure. And you go to this cool, like, checkerboard area. I like this place. I don't know. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so you see this, like, skull guy here? This is, I mentioned in a previous stream that, like, this ROM hack uses some graphics that were in the original game but not actually used anywhere. This is one of them. This skull guy here was supposed to be used. It's like it's in the tile set for the Lost, or the Skullwoods, but they don't actually use it anywhere. So I think it's cool when games do that sort of thing. Danger, Sheik's hideout, enter at your own risk. Okay. Sheik's hideout kind of sucks. I'm not a big fan of this place. It's very, like, I kind of think this is probably supposed to be like, what, cell phone? What do you want? Is it just telling me that I'm streaming? Yeah, it's just letting me know that I'm streaming. Thanks, cell phone. I didn't know that. I appreciate your informing me that I am streaming currently. Thank you. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be the last place you go in the ice world, but we're here now, so let's just go here. Are either of these fake? Are you fake? Not fake. You're not fake. Can I do anything here? I actually may have to leave immediately. Okay, yeah, I can't do anything here yet. I don't think that there's anything you need to start this dungeon per se. It's more of a gauntlet than anything else. It's just sort of like a difficult area to go through. So there's a key. Okay. It also has the Hyrule Castle theme, which is always a plus. Always a plus. Turn this on. So helpful. So helpful, the Cane of Burna. Because otherwise you just get shot by lasers. If you don't have the Cane of Burna, you just get shot a bunch by lasers that you can't avoid. It's really stupid, but what are you gonna do? Big chest key. So the treasure here, I believe, is the red... Oh, hey. How you? Frickin' Vitreous. I said we meet Vitreous a lot. And guess what? We're meeting Vitreous a lot. I think this guy's name is Vitreous. I believe this is Vitreous. Unfortunately, we have the Cane of Burna, so we don't have to care too much. Ow. Except I'm getting beat up anyway. What if I just turn this on and go to town on your eyeballs? you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it, huh? For dry red eyes, Clear Eyes uses a sword. This is what Ben Stein did not tell you. This is what Clear Eyes does to your eyes. It stabs you with a sword. Bam. 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 Majera. Bam. Emerald. Bam. Bam. Boo. Bam. 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 You could die at any time and I'd be fine with it, dude. What a savage thing to say. Death! Death to you! No? Still going? Okay. Actually, if I remember correctly, there are 2 treasures in this dungeon. There's both the red mail and the magic cape. I think both of them are in this dungeon. That's this is the magic cape, I think, right? Yeah. So the magic cape is like, if you don't know, it does basically the same thing as the Cane of Burna, but it has no offensive capability. But what it does better than the Cane of Burna is it deals with spikes better. So when you have the Cane of Burna on, you still bounce off of spikes. Alright, that's not a good example. Do I have it backwards? No? Anyway, you can use the magic cape to deal with spikes easier. There, do you believe me? Now that I've proven myself wrong in front of everyone, do you believe me? I swear I know things. Whatever. The big problem with the magic cape, though, is it actually drains your... It surprisingly, I think, drains your magic faster than does the Cane of Burna. Like, I would expect the Cane of Burna, which provides you complete invincibility and offensive capability, I would expect that to drain MP faster than the cape, but it's actually the other way around, surprisingly. So anyway, ow. It hurts. Oh, hi, gentlemen. How did you miss me, guys? I was, like, prone. I couldn't do anything. And they're just like, we are going to shoot you with magic. Ah, we missed. He's too fast for us. Alright, I'm getting a little tired of beepy beepy. Stop with the beeping. I'm just gonna do this. Yay, fairy. Come on, there we go. Alright. I usually don't have too big of an issue with the beeping in this game, but I don't know, it's a little annoying. So just make it go away. Make it go away. Oh yeah, lasers, right. Ow, guys. There we go. Are you a... Yeah, okay. That's a thing that might be worth knowing if you don't... well, hang on. If you don't know, the little, like, eyes that show up, in, on the walls, they're 2 kinds of them. Oh, I made something appear. There is the kinds that where it's like a half-lidded eye. Oh, I made that appear apparently. Okay, cool. There's a half-lidded eye version, and then there is a open eye version. And the half-lidded eye version will only shoot at you if you're looking in the direction that it's positioned. So, okay, helpful. There's so much going on here right now. Ah! No, stop. Buh. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Ba-da-dum-bum-ba-da-dum. Any secrets? Secrets? Nope, no secrets. Okay, cool. Things are scary in here. There's too many tile traps. No? Okay. Well, I guess I'm done here then. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna teleport back to the beginning real quick. There we go. You know what? We're actually gonna go. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go get resources. I don't like the fact that I've got so little going on. Because like sometimes you can kind of procure on site as regards like fairies and stuff, and then other times it's a real pain in the butt to try and accomplish. So we're gonna go get stuff. I've got money. I can buy potions. I can posh up. How do you suppose you would actually spell posh up? P-O-U-S-H? Posh? P-O-T? That would just be pot up. I don't know. P-O-T-I? That would be potty up. which sounds like a hip new term for potty training. All right, kids, we're gonna potty up. We're gonna potty hottie. Ah! Don't shoot at me. It's dark in here. There's a lot of spikes in this one room. Why? Oh, right, because it's this ROM hack. That's why. Because it's Zelda Parallel Worlds. Of course there are lots of spikes. Oh, that's helpful. See you later. Neat, I did it. This actually doesn't help me very much, though. I guess I could leave this way. I guess I could go this way. Jump into freezing water. I'm actually a little bit surprised that there's no sort of, like, damaging quality of the ice water, you know? I feel like that would be something that they would do in this game, where, like, you take damage as you're in the freezing water. But no, you don't. So you're actually fine with it. Your body's like, whatever. It's just cold water. I'm okay. I have a blue tunic on. That means I'm ice, I guess. I guess that means I'm icy. It's fine. Yeah, take it. Let me get... I will get 2 red... hello. We'll get 2 red potions and a fairy, I think, before I go back in. I think that should keep me healthy. Reasonably healthy, at least. Bum bum bada bum. Nope. Bum bum bada bum bum. So one thing I always wonder about, I mentioned after the first stream of this I did that, oh, you don't have potion, useless guy. That the first episode received a lot more attention than I would have expected. And part of me always wonders if that's because of the tags I put in it. So I adopted this tendency when I was watching, I think it was Game Grumps. I noticed that they always put like 3 hashtags in their video descriptions. Usually one was the episode number, another one was the game name, and then the third was like some sort of joke from the episode. And so I was like, okay, well, that seems to work for them. I'll give that a shot. And so I started doing that too. And whenever I have an episode that does like unusually well for a series, I'm always like, is it because this one tag, like the joke tag, somehow got a lot of attention? Because like my second stream of this series didn't get the same volume of attention that the first one did, and so I just find myself wondering, it's like, is it because that first tag resonated? I don't know. Also, to explain, the joke tag on the first stream I did of this was bad decisions. I find myself wondering if that resonated with a lot of people. I don't know. But for whatever reason, that first stream is a lot more popular than other streams. Which is fine. I'm cool with that. I just want people to watch. I don't know. I want them to watch if they think it's funny. It's also the case that with a lot of my videos, the first video gets hits, and then subsequent videos do not. So apparently people have enough of me after one episode, so that's fun. That's good for the old self-esteem, right? Oh, it's kind of a joke. Let's see. So now I need to find someone who sells potions. I expected the merchant to do that, but he did not. So now I don't know where to go. Hello. Semi-related, since I was talking about my own streams. Recently, I have actually been listening to one of my own stream series, and I have concluded that it is my favorite stream series that I've ever done. Namely, it is the Bloodstained series. If that is interesting to you, because I find that kind of interesting sometimes. Like, I always like to hear when a creator online is like, this is my favorite video that I've done. There's something really interesting about learning that a particular video by a creator is the one that they liked the most. So if that's interesting to you, that is actually my favorite stream series, the Bloodstained Ritual of the Night series. I just had so much fun with that one game. It was so much fun. I don't know what else to say about it. Like, I can tell just listening to myself that I'm having more fun in that series than I normally do, like throwing pigs at people and constantly changing Miriam's appearance and all that stuff. Oh my gosh, I wish there was another Bloodstained I could play. I wish there was a Bloodstained 2, but there's not. Actually, there probably won't be, honestly. Hey dude, give me a sample of that red, please. Thank you. Thanks. This. I can afford it. I'll get a blue one. There we go. Alright, so we are now properly equipped with potions, and we are ready to go. We will now once again march into Sheik's hideout, except now I'm actually closer to Raoru's ruins. So never mind, we're going to Raoru's ruins now. Whatever! I just prepared for the wrong place. Here we go! Again, you don't have to have anything in particular to do either one, so... I think the only one of the Ice World dungeons you actually need like a specific item to do is Rudo's Fortress. You need the Flame Rod. So Raoru's Ruins, as I mentioned before, is the first dungeon I did in the Ice World. And you know what the first thing that happens is when you enter this dungeon? You have to fight the Helmasaur King in the dark as something shoots at you. This was my introduction to the Dark World dungeons in this game. Not the most pleasant introduction. Also, you might notice there's not actually like a pew-pew bullet face on the wall. The wall itself is attacking me. It's just shooting me. Just the wall itself is shooting at me. That's how much Raoru's Ruins hates you and wants you to die. It's like, no, I don't like you. I don't like you. I'm Raoru's Ruins. I don't approve. I wish this guy would back up a little bit too. Like, he is all up on the entrance. As a result, you can't, like, if he walks forward slightly, you're just out of luck. Sucks. I hate Raoru's Ruins. This is one of my least favorite dungeons, but we have to do it eventually, so we might as well get it over with. Alright. Well, better drink this red potion. Now, fortunately for us, though, the treasure that you get in Raoru's Ruins is a really good one. I do want that. Namely, I believe it is the Titansmith, if I remember correctly. There we go. Alright, you're dead. See you later, buddy. What a great introduction to the dungeon. Dead. Alright, cool. Next thing you do in this dungeon... Well, you walk through a narrow hallway. Spike time! Of course there are spikes! Why would there not be spikes? Again, I didn't know about the Cane of Berna, and I didn't have the magic cape when I came here the first time, so I couldn't do any of this. Really sucked. It's just a hard dungeon. I don't know. It's just this is a very difficult dungeon if it's the first one you go to, you know? And the game tells you to come here first, so it's reasonable to assume that this would be the first place you go. Ow. Stupid. As I said before, I do not recommend coming here first. It's not a good plan. There's a lot of stuff to kill you here, a lot of spikes. It takes place entirely in the dark. So it's just kind of annoying. Also, this will lead you back to the entrance. So just a trap. Just a trap to waste your time. You know how it is. Oh, no, never mind. There is a little bit that's in the light. I thought it was entirely in the dark. Okay, that's not helpful. Hello, Pew Pew. I see you there. Ow. Alright, now I have to cross this gap, I believe. Yes? Gap? Yeah, there we go. Alright, what's under these? That switch opens both the top and the bottom door, so... I think I need to go down there first, actually. Nuts! Oh, treasure. I'll take that. Yes, please. Ancient stone tablet! Hooray! I find myself very curious about that game now. I mentioned in the last stream, but apparently there is a BS Satellaview game called The Legend of Zelda: The Ancient Stone Tablets. If you're not familiar with the BS Satellaview, it was a I guess service would be the best way to describe it, that was used by Nintendo back. Oh, that's all that was? Doggone it! I could have opened that thing. Let's go back. I gotta flood the room. Stop though. Stop though, guys, please. Ugh, fine. I'll just go in the portal. Whatever. Whatever. Let me in the portal. Ah. No. Yeah, it was like a service where you could connect to it's like a satellite service where you could connect to an NES or like a Nintendo satellite and play games for like like an hour or something. Like you could play a game for an hour, and there were normal games released on it, but then there were also a lot of like specialty games. So like if you've seen on my channel, I played Radical Dreamers, the sequel to Chrono Trigger. That was a Satellaview game originally, and among those there was a game called The Legend of Zelda: The Ancient Stone Tablets, which was like, apparently it was a timed Zelda game because it had to be, because you could only play it for like an hour. That was like it was its own. It was a unique story about like a child that came from like another dimension, I think, wound up in Hyrule and had to find like these stone tablets to like save their world or something. And as I understand it, it used the overworld from A Link to the Past, but it like limited where you could go. So you could explore like a certain section of the world, and that's where all the adventure would take place. It's a cool idea, but as I understand it, the only known like dump of the ROM is what's this? The Satellaview games often had full broadcast music and voice announcers. Yeah, weird stuff like that, and like you would like connect and to the and it would have like its own like music that only played. It didn't play out of the game. It wasn't like stored in the ROM. It was stored like on the satellite channel and stuff. Really cool stuff. Like it's a very interesting piece of technology for the time. But anyway, from what I understand, the only ROM dump we have of it doesn't work properly or something, and so it's almost like almost like a piece of lost media, as I understand it. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard that is the case. Let's see, what is this? Also, hey Cyber. I gather there was an audio guiding through the BS Zelda episodes. Oh, so it like gave you hints? That's interesting. I had never heard of that. Pretty cool. I know that not too terribly long ago, Jared played through BS Zelda. Like the re-release of Zelda 1. And I've actually played that ROM before. I think that one is stable. But I don't know, cool stuff. I love those kind of like gaming apocrypha kind of things where it's like, this is a weird thing that doesn't exist anymore, and you know, it's ephemeral. Like I was talking on Discord earlier. I was like a subscriber Discord, and we were talking about like ephemeral games, you know, like stuff that's like server-based games that like once the server is down, the game will be lost forever kind of thing. That's kind of like how I feel about the Satellaview. It's just this interesting concept of like a, you know, eventually it will just be gone. It's got a limited amount of time that it can exist. Very odd business model in my mind, but hey, works, I guess. All right, what are we doing here? We're just gonna do this. A little bit of Cane of Burna. Man, the Cane of Burna is useful. It's like so useful. I had no idea how useful this thing was until I started playing this ROM hack. Ugh, come on, guys. Do we need tile traps in every room? No, we don't. I'll answer that question for you. No, we don't. Stop putting tile traps in every room. Ugh. Ugh. It's a big old ugh from me. That's an ugh from me, dog. This is another dungeon that would really benefit from a map. I kind of wish we had a map for this dungeon. No problem. Glad to see you, bud. What you making for dinner? If I can drag you out of lurkingness for a little while longer. What you making? What you cooking? I should probably make dinner at some point, but I actually only just ate lunch, so I probably shouldn't make dinner anytime soon. I have a weird schedule on the weekends. Wake up at noon, go to sleep at like 2. More spikes, because everyone likes spikes. Do you like spikes? I'm here again. I need the big key. Spaghetti. Oh, very nice. Spaghetti with meatballs, or spaghetti with meat sauce, or spaghetti without meat in any form or fashion. I tend to forget that you can have spaghetti with just like tomato sauce, you know, or with cheese sauce. Actually, speaking of spaghetti, my parents are having spaghetti tonight as well, and my mother was making, rather than noodles, she was going to use spaghetti squash. And I was like, what is this madness? What is spaghetti squash? And then she showed me, and it's like a type of squash that you like. Oh, I didn't open the door, I just walked through it. What? That's very strange. Okay, well, we're gonna do this now. I don't know why I just walked through it, but I did. Yeah, it's like a type of noodle that, or it's like a type of gourd. You cut it in half, and you take out the seeds, and then you like put olive oil on it and cook it. And it just becomes noodles magically. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I looked up, I'm like, oh! How is this madness? How did this work? Why is it noodles where once was gourd? It's so mysterious. So bizarre. I was like, how bizarre? How bizarre? Do 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 do. How bizarre! How bizarre! Do 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 do. Here's another good place for this. Big key, awesome. So the important thing about getting the big key in this dungeon is that now I can go and switch the up-down like panels. I can make them blue instead of red. Hooray! See, it's right down there, so I need to get there. So you've had squash noodles before, Cyber? I've never heard of this madness. The closest I have had to squash noodles, I suppose, is when I had like I made spaghetti with zucchini strips, which was like you made the meat and the you made like the sausage and stuff, but then you didn't have like noodles, you had like strips of zucchini, which was it was weird. I don't know, it was a HelloFresh. I wasn't completely on board with it, but you know, I ate it. Oh hey. Think this falls? Yes. Cool. Okay. Oh, it's a fairy. Yes, please. Come back. Come here, fairy. I love when I find fairies in dungeons. Actually, I think this, if I remember correctly, this room has 2 fairies in it. Yes? Yep, there they are. Come here, fairies. Or rather, anti-fairies. You will become fairies, and you will be put in a bottle. Get in the bottle. You also get in the bottle. Thank you. Look, more fairies. You see, if you didn't have the magic powder, you couldn't do this. It's like, why would you ever give up the magic powder? Why would you do that? It's foolish. Just keep the magic powder. Is this secret? No, it's not. Okay. And I guess in case you just really want MP regeneration, but I definitely think the ability to like recover your health via fairies in dungeons is way more beneficial than a little bit of MP regeneration. Well, I guess it's not for everybody. Oh, wait, what? This is just death. Or this is just doom. This is bad. Problematic. Okay. In we go. You've had the skinny version too, you like it, but Zuck Squash can get overcooked real easy. Yeah, I get that. Oh, I'm back in heat. What? I have to fight these guys again? Lame. Good thing I got the Cane of Burna. Just do this some more. Oh, it's so broken. They're little like dirt piles when they're trying to come out. It makes me think of watermelon, and now I want watermelon nerds. Doo-doo. I've never really been too much of a fan of zucchini. Honestly, like, I think part of that comes from the fact that my mother really likes both yellow squash and zucchini. And so growing up, we had a lot of it. And when she'd cook it, she'd just kind of like slice it up and cook it in a pot. Pretty standard stuff. And if you do that, it makes the rind soft so that you can eat that. But it also makes the interior like mush, sort of. You know, it becomes kind of like pulpy. And that just grossed me out as a kid. I was always like, I don't want this. It's just nasty. And so I grew up thinking, you know, yellow squash is disgusting. So I don't know. That's me. And zucchini is kind of the same way. It does the same thing. If you cook it, it becomes like pulpy, kind of. Less so than yellow squash, but still a bit pulpy. So, not a fan. But I will every once in a while eat it raw in salads though. Like whenever I make a salad, I always kind of like go all out. I put a lot of stuff in my salad. Like I try and make the salad a full meal anytime I make one. And so I'll put like carrots and apple and you know, cucumber and onion and lettuce and turkey and cheese and pepper and like all kinds of stuff in there. And sometimes I'll pepper. I always put pepper in there, like red pepper. Sometimes I'll put squash in there. Alright, I am well decked out with keys now, which is good. But I still haven't really figured out where to go. Also, keep in mind as I'm doing this, I kind of know, like, I know I just said I have no idea where to go. I kind of know where to go. Like, this is so much more of a pain if you're, like, if this is the first dungeon you do. It's an awful introduction to the Ice World dungeons if you come here first. And that's why I say don't do it. I say don't come here first. It's not good. Whatever. Oh, ow. Why though? Why so hitty? We haven't been up here yet, have we? Well, no, because it's a locked door and it's not open yet. So no, Mo, we have not been in here yet. I'm smart. Nice. Some blocks. Smash, 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 smash. I imagine that's very satisfying. Having like a big wooden mallet and smashing skulls. I wouldn't know. Can't say I've ever done that before. But it does look very satisfying. Just bash, 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 bash. Although, truth be told, video games do make smashing things look way more fun than it actually is. Like, there was one period of time where, back when I was living at home with my parents, I was trying to help out with some, like, house chores, and one of them was, we have, there's, like, a tree right next to the end of our driveway that caused, like, the tree roots kind of push up the edge of the driveway and make it, like, dangerous for cars, like, you can scrape the bottom of your car on it. And so, we were trying to, like, break it up a little bit with, like, a sledgehammer. It's harder to break concrete with a sledgehammer effectively than I would have expected, you know? In video games, it just sort of looks like, yeah, I take the hammer and I smash the rocks. And it's not like it's not a big deal, but, like, actually doing it in real life, it takes some doing. It takes some muscula. There. Okay, well, alright. Alright. Do I even have to wait for you guys? I don't actually think I do. I'm gonna go. See y'all later. Part of me was wondering, I wonder if it's gonna be a tile thing. Of course it's gonna be a tile thing. Why would it not be? No? Okay, well, let's just go. Never mind. Do 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 do. I see you, eyeball. Shaking that thing. Let's go this way first. Oh, is this the dungeon that has the moth in prison? I know there's at least one dungeon in this game where they put, like, the moth guy in, like, a prison cell. And it's super weird. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I just went in a big loop. Nuts. Nuts. Alright, let's do it again. Hello, tiles. How are you? See you later. Look, more tiles. There's so many of them. So many tiles. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, this is this dungeon, right? This is like the worst thing if you don't know the Cane of Burna, because like these little eyeballs will bump you back into those holes cruelly. And guess what? You fall in those holes, you have to do the whole thing again. It sucks, and I did this without the Cane of Burna the first time, and so I'm not going to suffer through it again. Y'all want to play this game and try it without the Cane of Burna, you do that on your time. I'm playing it in a way that will minimize the amount of time we have to go through this same stupid fight. Can you tell I'm bitter? I'm a little bitter. because this took me many tries the first time. Alright. Get over here, you stupid eyeball. Frickin' Vitreous. You and your dry red eyes. Is this actually the second time we've fought Vitreous in this dungeon? I think it is, right? Stupid eyeball. Oh, wait, no, that was in Sheik's hideout. Never mind. Alright, we've only fought him once. This is the second boss we fought in this dungeon, though. So that's cool. Oh, this is entertaining. You know what would make this better? If the level 3 sword actually operated the way it was supposed to. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Alright, what do you got? Hey, nice! Bigoron's bracelet! Now you can lift the heaviest stones that were once impossible to budge. Awesome. Now I can lift heavy objects. Hooray! Fantastic. Doo-doo. I remember the first time I played this dungeon, and I got past that, I'm like, what? There's more dungeon? I'm not done after that? After the struggle of fighting Vitreous in that narrow space? I'm not finished? Okay. Guess I'll keep playing. I was just so ready to be done with it. I was like, no, I don't want to be here anymore. Can I leave, please? I hate it. I hate being here. I don't want to be here. Let me leave. Huh. Okay. Oh, hey. How you doing? What's going on here? Oh. Alright. I don't remember this from the first time. Huh. Okay. 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 Push, push, push. Okay. Whoa! Okay. Alright. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Okay. Oh, cool, it's the end of the dungeon. Awesome. Bloop. Yay! It's, what is this guy called? I always think of this guy as Phantoon because he looks so much like Phantoon from Super Metroid. But, is it not? Oh, yeah, Argus. Argus! It's the pirate, Argus. Horror. I'm Argus. That's what you can call me. He looks like Phantoon, right? Like he has more than a passing resemblance to Phantoon. It's very odd. Well, I guess you can make the argument that Phantoon is just like a jellyfish with an eyeball, and that's all that this guy is. He's a jellyfish with an eyeball, but I don't know. Looks like Phantoon to me. Dun 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 dun. You know, in retrospect, this is not the best song in the world. Never really noticed how repetitive it is. It just goes dun 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 over and over again. I did it! Yay! Look, it's another dead woman! Hooray! Hello, green woman? I made this recording as a backup in case I never return for the parallel tower. A tower was a byproduct of a war fought long ago. Story goes like this. Amid the fighting, a hero used the Triforce to create the tower and lure our foes inside. They never came out. More people searched for them, but to no avail. The army had vanished. Luckily, the hero's art was pure, and he gave up the power. The hero then left, and my people honored his legacy by hiding the power in the tower.
Information regarding its location was reduced to 7 clues given to 7 families. I'm one from such family as all my 6 cohorts. My name is Stario, and I have the first clue. You never land on spikes. This ends my recording.
No.
Good luck solving the secret of the parallel worlds.
Bye-bye. Alright, it's another dungeon down. Hooray! And we can now pick up heavy rocks. So that's very useful too. Are you enjoying my rendition of this amazing song? I mean, sometimes I can't help it. I mentioned it before. Like, if I'm playing a game, I usually wind up singing along with the music. I don't mean to. It's just what I naturally do when I'm playing a game. I just start singing along with music. That's actually how I learned how to like make music for the most part. Is like I learned about harmonies and stuff just from like as I would be listening to a song. You know, with a lot of old video game songs, they repeat a lot when you're in an area, and so you get very used to them. And so once you know them pretty well, you can start to like make up secondary parts for them. And that's what I would do, is I would sort of like, I'd sing the song and then I'd like come up with like a harmony for it, or like a separate melody, and I'd sing that as well. And I just, that's how I learned how to like make music, I guess, is by layering music from video games. I don't know if that's a great pedigree for how you write music, but that's pretty much how I learned it. Unfortunately, that also means as a result, I don't know how to write it out very well, because most of it was just vocal. I would just be singing it, so like when it comes to actually trying to like write it down, I mean, I know like the basics of how music composition works. Like I can tell you all of the language of it, but actually like writing what I'm singing is very difficult for me. So oh, treasure, I'll take that. Very nice. Of course it's a tile room. Why would it not be? In the back of my head I was like, you know, this is just big enough for there to be tiles here. Yep, you got it. You got it, buddy boy. Oh, I know where we are. We're near Rudo's Fortress now. Okay, cool. Easy peasy. Yeah. Alright, cool. So now, I guess we could either do Naburu's Tiny Hole, or, phrasing, or we could go to, back to Sheik's hideout. I'm gonna put off Naburu's dungeon as long as I can, just because it's so weird. You know, it's such a strange dungeon of like trial and error where you're just kind of supposed to like fall over and over again. It's strange and tedious, and I don't want to do it yet, so I'm gonna put it off as long as I can. I am, however, gonna look for large rocks to move now that I am buffer. Now that I have the big manly muscles and can lift heavy objects and pull things down from high shelves. Oh, so manly. Oh, so manly. You don't even know. Do you know about my pig muscles? Oh, my pig muscles. They're here. And they're muscular. My big muscles are muscular. Actually, if I remember correctly, there really isn't that, like, there are remarkably few, like, areas hidden underneath a boulder, I think, in this game, if I remember correctly. So, getting the Big Rod's bracelet doesn't help that much. It does let me, like, get a few places, but for the most part, it's just kind of like a utility, you know? It's not going to be like a huge outpouring of secrets or anything. It's just kind of like, there's a couple of things you can do now. Which is good and bad, you know. I would say it's a mark of bad design if too much of the game hinges on like one ability. That's not good. That's not good design. On the other hand, it is always very satisfying in any sort of like Legend of Zelda Link to the Past scenario when like you get some item and you're like, oh my gosh, the world is my oyster. I can do so many things now thanks to getting this one item. You know, that's kind of the weird, I guess, adrenaline rush of playing Zelda randomizers, is when you get like some amazing, like you get, oh my gosh, I got the bow, I can now do this and this and this and this and this. It's like all these really exciting moments when you're like, I can do so much now that I got this one item, yay. And in terms of like regular game design, I'd say that's not great. You know, you shouldn't want your player to be like, all of my progress is hinged on my randomly finding this one item. You know, properly paced game will make the player feel like they can continue to progress based on natural standard progression, I think. So having too much hinge on one item isn't great, but you know, this is a ROM hack and I was talking about, you know, randomizers, so it's a bit of a different scenario. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I don't care, dude. Bunch of skeletons falling from the sky for some reason. Where are they even coming from? Who can say? None can say where these skeletons fell from. Only that they are a nuisance. Kill. Right, what's in here? Oh yeah, this room. This is the place where you're supposed to fall down, but how do you do that? How do you do that? Now you're supposed to fall down from the upper floor down to here. And I don't know how to do that. I don't need any money right now, which is nice. So, oh, hey slime. Yeah, see, I feel like if this was the regular Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, that moving that rock would have unveiled a secret, you know? It just felt like it should be a secret, but in this game, nah, it's not. It's just a rock. Just a rock like any other. What's in here? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I know what's in there. Never mind. That is the pathway to the Tree Man, who taught us about many various things relating to where things are in the icy world. Throw? No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. Oh, what's this? Maybe this is it. Hang on, maybe this is it. Hey! It's this man. Hello. Who are you? What? Nothing else? Well, screw you too, dude. Is there nothing else here? It's just this antisocial dude? What the heck, man? I was all excited. I thought I found something, and then, no, it's just a dude. It's just this guy who doesn't want you in his house. Can I do something to him? Can I light you on fire? Can I magic powder you? Can I leave a bomb on your face? Is there really nothing here? Seriously? I'm so frustrated. Like, I was all excited. I found the way to get down there, and then it's just the dude who's like, "Why are you in my house? Get out of my house." They're like, yeah, but this is a video game. I mean, yes, normal response, but this is a video game and I want a reward. That sucks, dude. I thought I found something cool. I didn't. It was just a dude who didn't want me in his house. It was just reasonable, I suppose. Man, I was all excited. Whatever. All right, let's go back to Sheik's Fortress. Kill. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do before we go there, in terms of like finding cool stuff. Are there any other heavy rocks? Something else that's, fairly important to know is that while this game does have a magic mirror, it kind of operates a little bit differently than the one in Link to the Past. It only actually brings you to one location. So if by any chance as you're watching this you're thinking like, oh, well, he can do that once he has the magic mirror. Not really. There's actually very little you can do with the magic mirror. It's pretty much only for traveling between two locations, which is kind of poopy. That's not great, but that's how the game's made. Kill. Oh, well, hey. I'll take that. Awesome. Start, be sitting right there. Very helpful. I'm picking up the skulls because we found surprisingly a lot of areas that are just under a skull or a bush or something, It might be worth it for me to be picking up more skulls. I get the chance. Sounds very macabre when you say it that way. Oh, there's a house up there. You can't ever go up there. Look how cool that area is, but I don't think you can ever go up there. It's just there to it's just supposed to be like background, like set dressing, but it looks so cool. I was wanting to get up there, but you can't. Also, this beach is called Anti-Sword Beach. It's so named because if you swing your sword, the thing in the middle shoots at you. But I remember being very confused when I first came here. I'm like, Anti-Sword Beach? They just really don't like swords on this beach? What are you trying to get at, game? No, it's because that thing in the middle is called an anti-sword shooter. So, that's all. Not quite as exciting as I thought it was. Whatever, dude. Frozen pyramids. Oh, very nice. I already got this. Never know. Excuse me. I had a pretty good day today so far. It's a bee. I walked over to the subway system to go to the mall. I wanted to check on the bookstore and see if any new books that in the series I keep up with had come out. And fortunately for me, several had. Now I have lots of things to read, which is always nice. It's good and it's bad. It's good and it's bad when too much stuff that I'm interested in comes out all at the same time. Because then I'm like, which one do I read first? There's so many interesting things to read. But that's a good problem to have, It's like, oh no, There's too much fun happening right now. Whatever will I do now that things are so much fun? How do I get past all of the fun? Yeah, not really too much to complain about there. Hey, man. Sorry for the yawning. I guess I'm sleepy. Or maybe it's just that time of day when I start yawning a lot. Yawning time. It's yawning time. Oh, it's a fairy fountain. Aren't you cold? She's like, yep, super cold. All these sparkles are actually ice crystals forming from my body. I'll die of hypothermia soon. Let me heal you up real quick. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. That got more real than I expected it to, fairy. Money. More, please. Yeah. Money. Hello, madam. I want to carry more arrows. Thank you. So here's a thing that's a bit unusual about this game. You don't actually have to finish every dungeon in the ice world to complete the game. All you really need is the Cane of Samaria, and I think maybe the Fire Rod. But beyond that, you don't actually have to do it to beat the game. However, from what I understand, in the event that you do not complete all of the Ice World dungeons, when you go to face off against Ganon, you know how like in the original game, the way you would fight Ganon, at the end, he would like, you'd hit him and he'd turn blue, and then you'd shoot a silver arrow at him, and that's how you beat him. And it took like 4 hits, usually, I think. If you don't beat the Ice World dungeons, from what I understand, it takes 80 arrows. 80 arrows to kill Ganon if you don't beat all of the Ice World dungeons. That is stupid. It's really dumb. I think if you do beat them, it still takes like 20, but 20 is a lot more reasonable than 80. I was like flabbergasted when I found that out. Because the only way you'd be able to succeed at that is if you had leveled up your arrow capacity to manage that. Like you'd have to have leveled up your arrow capacity to like 99 to even accomplish that. It's just silly. It's ridiculous. Ridicule. That's why it's worth it to go ahead and finish all the dungeons. Plus, I mean, the stuff you get is so useful. You know, you're gonna want the stuff that you get, so you might as well. That's a good example, though, of how I feel like in some places this game just really goes over the top with like difficulty, you know? Like you don't need that. And that's actually one of the things that I think that the remodel does a good job of, is mitigating some of that sort of stupid difficulty. But it's like this isn't really like a clever challenge. This is just making the monster take 20 times more damage than it normally would have. You know? It's like that's not real difficulty. That's just tedium. You're just like, it's more of an endurance test than anything else. I'm really on board with that. I don't think that that's a good way to make a game. But what do I know? I'm just an idiot chicken on the internet. I don't know things. I don't know things. I think I mentioned it before, but could you imagine how, like, upsetting using the hook shot to like pull yourself from one place to the next would be. Like it's a chain. It's like a hook on a chain that when it snags onto something, it immediately pulls you at high velocity over like off your feet, over like cliffs sometimes, you know? Like it's all well and good to pretend you're Batman with it, but actually thinking about doing it is sort of terrifying. All right, we're here again. I still think I need to go downstairs. Maybe, I wish I had a map. I really do, but I don't. I can't bank on that, unfortunately. Bloop. Ow. Oh no, there's nothing else to do down here. Never mind. Thought there was more to do in this area, but I guess there's not. Oh, what is it, cell phone? What do you want? Oh, nothing. Nothing of import. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What was in here? I don't remember. I think we did everything in here. Didn't we do everything in here? I think we actually already did everything in here. Ha! Actually, I'm kind of a little bit of I'm a little bit at a loss as to where else I can go. Oh, I could go up here. What's up here? Oh yeah, this is new. Okay. Hey. Not that way. Okay. Do 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 do. Hello, Helmasaur. I really do like the name Helmasaur. I think it's a fun name. The Helmasaur. Okay. Alright, I guess I just go this way. Oh, a treasure. I want that. Oh, it's just a tablet. Alright. Cool. Got it. Ow. Do, 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 do. Alright, what's up here, though? That's helpful. Take those. I did something. What did I just do? What did I just do? Alright. Well, let's go up here, I guess. Here we go. What's in here? Okay. Neat. Oh, empty treasure room. That's never fun. Kill. There are a lot of bones in Sheik's hideout. So many bones. Oh, boo. Can't go that way. There's so much death here. Sheik, why'd you kill all these people? Sheik's a murderer. Oh, no. Oh, hey, they spelled Sheik right. In the version I played before, they spelled Sheik incorrectly in the text down there. I'm glad they got it right. All right, well, I can't do anything up here. Let's go back down. I did get a key though. Very helpful to have keys. Keys, please. Thank you, Cheese. Cheese is like, sure, no problem. Did I do something? Whee! Ow, what? Oh, there's spikes there. Oh, wait, have I been here? I think I've been here before. Have I been here before? I think I might have been here before. Yeah, I came here earlier. Nuts. Oh, goodness. Look at you. Where'd you come from, funny fellow? Dude just, like, Shook his head off and then threw it at me. Funny guy. Oh, crap. No, I'm back here again. Boo. I don't want to be here. Nuts. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back to the, that area to the north. Where we found, like, that long hallway. So I think there were more things I could do in here. Wow. Ow. Great. See you later. Hey, here we go. As you might guess, that's not much fun when you don't know about the Cane of Berna. It's very troublesome when you don't know about the Cane of Berna. Ha! Huh. Alright. Well, I'm sure that's significant, but I don't know where. Is there some puzzle I couldn't do because that thing was in the wrong format? Like, format? If there is, I don't remember it. We went to the side from here. Oh, whoa, 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 what is this? When? What? When did this happen? The wall was blown up. I don't remember doing that at all. Oh, fudge. Oh no. Well, looks like it's good old, blowing ourselves up time. There we go. Oh, right. I switched these things. Okay. Oh, and I made a treasure happen somewhere. Somewhere treasure happened. Good news. Somewhere in the world, a treasure occurred. Ow. Aha, treasure. I want that. How do I get it? Maybe. Oh, wait, it disappeared. Oh, that's not what I needed. Alright, will it come back? No? That's a problem. Yeah, of course. Spikes. Or, tiles. Why would it be otherwise? Okay, good. Nope. It's gone now. What is going on here? Alright, we're just gonna go over here. There's a hole down here. Maybe if I hit the switch again? Alright, we'll go all the way around. All the way around. There's the treasure chest back. This is such a weird thing I'm doing right now. There's tiles, because of course there are. Why would there not be? Oh, okay, well now it's there. Cool, did it. I win. Do you see how much I'm winning? So much winning. Diddle-doo. Oh, welcome back, Cyber. How was your spaghetti? Was it tasty? Did you enjoy it, Cyber? Oh gosh. Bomb. Nope. Nope. I want to blow open the wall. Bomb. Ow, my body. All right. Thanks. Hey. Hello. I hate the explosions and the lasers. All of the things hurt so badly. My poor little gnarped body is being brutalized. It was filling. Well, I guess that's about all you can hope for. Filling is better than not filling, I suppose. Can I? Nope, can't do that.
Ha! I have trapped you. Ooh-ha-ha-ha-ha. Now I shall use my mighty cape to disappear. Oh, yes. Oh, this part. I gotta run. What do I do? How do I gotta hook shot across. No, I fell. No, I messed it up. Nuts.
This. You watched an interesting anime the other day with art by Yoshitaka Amano. Please, actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab myself a drink, and then I want to hear about that. So, be right back. Okay. Do tell me about this Amano art anime. That is very interesting to me. Honestly, for the longest time, I didn't really have a whole lot of oh, geez, you're here? There's just whiz robes everywhere in this area. Actually, for a long time, didn't really like Amano's art very much. Like, I respected the effort, but it's just so surreal and strange that I couldn't really get on board with it. But I really like Amano's monster designs a lot. I'm quite curious. Please, tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. Did you watch the whole thing? Still trying to just get that staircase, or that long platform to respawn. Angel's Egg. Alright. Sounds like an anime. What was it about? Okay, here we go. This flip. And then I got to run up here, shoot the hook shot across. That way. Yes. Awesome. Did it. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. I'm very close. If I remember correctly, this is just a platform. Just looks like a pit. Yay, big key. Hooray. Same director as Ghost in the Shell and Urusei Yatsura. Okay, so pretty classic sounding stuff. What was it about? And like, did Amano do like the designs for it, or was Amano actually involved with the animation? I can't imagine the latter, but. Well. Ah! What do I do now? How do I escape? How to escape? I guess I could use bombs. Here we go! I'll blast myself. Oh, no, that didn't work. No. No? Do I just have to... I guess I could just do this. Very slow and atmospheric, surreal plot. Yeah, that sounds right. Have you ever watched Vampire Hunter D? I have not, so I don't know why I bring that up, but I do know that Amano was responsible for creating Vampire Hunter D, so. Post-apocalyptic, very little dialogue. Beautiful looking. That sounds pretty interesting. How did you watch it? Did you watch it on like a service, or did you like find it online? I'm curious. I'm curious about it now. Oh, wait, no, not this way. Because, yeah, like, Amano is very good at surrealism and, like, things that are very elegant and sort of non-corporeal looking. Very, very good at all of that. It has a more of an Amano look than the Vampire D. Yeah, well, I could get that. Interesting. Well, thanks for telling me about it. I can't say I've ever heard of it, but it does sound unusual. Interesting. I have some Amano books, but honestly, when it comes to Amano's art, I don't like it in a vacuum. Like, I have to have some sort of connection to it. Like, I really like looking at... Oh, it's on YouTube. Oh, okay. I really like looking at Amano's art for like Final Fantasy games and being like, oh, this was this character or this character. Like that's interesting to me. But I've also got like a collection of just like what's it called? Fairies, I think is what it's called. It's just like a collection called Fairies. And like I looked at it for a little while and I'm like, okay, this is neat. It's just a bunch of weird, wispy, naked people. Cool, you know. Like that was kind of where my brain went. I was just like, all right, I watched it, neato, or I saw it, neato. You know, it just didn't really connect with me very much when there was no connection. So, to each their own. Now, an artist that I really like. Here, let me see what her name is. Give me a sec. Yeah. The artist Tomomi Kobayashi. You had that book as a kid. You didn't realize it was a Amano. Yeah, it's an Amano book. It's just weird. But yeah, Tomomi Kobayashi. She was, I think it's a she. Yeah, here we go. This is the place where you fight the moth guy in prison. What are you doing here, moth guy? He's like, what? I'm doing hard time. I was eating too many. What do moths eat? I ate too many of Sheik's sweaters, and now she put me in prison. It was awful. All I wanted was those sweet, delicious sweaters. Yeah, Kobayashi. She is the author. I believe it's a she. I don't really know. Who did the art for the Saga series? And for a while, I thought the Saga series art was done by Amano because they have kind of a similar style in terms of the way they do ornamentation. Well, why did I come up here? What was the point of this? I just went in a loop. What was the point of this? I didn't get anything up here, did I? Did I miss something? There's something hidden here? Maybe I can fall. Let me try falling down here. What? No? Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, Vitreous. Look who it is. It's everyone's favorite. Frickin' Vitreous again. Again. It's just you overused this one boss so much in this playthrough. This and Moldorms get way overused. Yeah, like Kobayashi and Amano have kind of a similar style in terms of like ornamentation. Oh, it's not the same fairy book. Okay. But Kobayashi's stuff is a lot more like concrete, which I appreciate. You can actually tell what you're looking at a lot of the time. I don't know. I recommend it. There's a book of the art from the Saga series that I've got over on my. I think it's just called Art of Saga or something like that. It's a huge book actually, which is kind of cool. It's a really big art book, but really great stuff. Of course, I'm a nut for the Saga series, so there is that. You know, you have to like the Saga series as well, but it was especially exciting for me because prior to my finding this book I'm talking about, the only Kobayashi work I had about Saga was from Saga Frontier 1 and 2, or not Saga, Romancing Saga 1 and 2. And it didn't have anything about Romancing Saga 3, which is my favorite one. And so I was like, oh man, I really want to see the Romancing Saga 3 stuff, but I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I finally found this, like, compilation book, and I was like, yay, look, it's the character from Saga 3, yay, yay. I was really excited. Super excited. Playing FF6 more, you inspired me with the Tales of Barf. You named a character Fudge! That's awesome. Who is it, by the way? Who is named Fudge? I must know. Oh, also, speaking of Cyber, would you be interested in my showing you how to do that glitch I was talking about last time? Because it would be easy enough for me to set up. I can just go get my cartridge and show you. There was another one, too, that I thought of that I wish or another glitch that I thought of that I wanted to mention. Do you know the 128 magic block glitch? That's a useful one to know, too. Basically, all it is that if you... The David Bowie-looking gambler guy... That's fair. It's Setzer. David Bowie! What's it saying? What was I saying just now? Do-do-do. Ah, cool. Yeah! Red mail! Oh, but now I'm red. I like to be in blue more. Yeah, 128 magic block. If you didn't know. Oh, I'm stuck in the wall. Oh no, I'm stuck in the wall. I don't want to be here. Oh no, help! Ah! I'm stuck in the wall. Oh no, it's fine. Again, I've done it so many times on that cartridge. I don't think it's... I may have made it sound more dangerous than it actually is. I actually don't think you can do too much to damage your cartridge. But yeah, so 128 magic block. If you can get a character up to 128 magic block, in the original FF3 for the Super Nintendo, there was a mistake in the programming where the evade stat does nothing. It actually has no impact, and both physical and magic evasion are the same stat. So if you can get magic block up really high, you'll suddenly start noticing your characters are dodging both magic and physical attacks more. And if you get to 128, that's the maximum you can have. It's either 128 or 126, and you will literally dodge everything that is not a 100% hit ratio. It's awesome. It completely breaks the game. There was another one I thought of, though, that I was going to mention, too. Oh, Vanish Doom. Do you know Vanish Doom? If you don't know, there's an exploit in the original FF3 where if you like the Vanish spell, when cast, it will provide a perfect hit ratio for any status, any sort of magic attack. So like the idea is that you can't be hit by a physical attack, but magic will always hit you if you've got that active. And so if you make something vanish and then you cast the Doom spell on it, it always works. Regardless of what that is. And so if for example, if a boss, if you can cast Vanish on a boss and they are not immune to Doom, you can instantly kill them. It's pretty cheap, but it does work. Are there any other really good ones? Those are probably the best ones, honestly. But can you get Vanish to not miss? Oh, does Vanish miss a lot? I don't really recall Vanish missing a lot, but yeah, if Vanish misses, it's not gonna work. Vanish has to hit for this trick to work, but... But yeah, maybe I'll just go ahead and do that. Maybe at the end of this stream, like maybe we'll end a little bit early and I'll go grab my copy of FF3 so I can show you what I'm talking about. Because it is a cool thing. I mean, it's a cool glitch to play around with. Where am I supposed to be going? Where's the boss? I feel like I should have encountered the boss by now, and I haven't. Oh, a fairy. Very nice. Come here. Fairy. Fairy? Fairy? Thank you. Was I invincible against the fairy? I don't know how useful that is, game. I feel like status ailments suck in Final Fantasy games. I've railed against that a great deal in my FF2 playthrough. That's just an unfortunate truth about Squaresoft games, is that status ailments never work. But if you make someone vanish, they always work. They have a 100% hit ratio if the enemy is vanished first. I think that this is incorrect, actually. I think I'm supposed to... Yeah, I did it wrong. I gotta go back. Nuts. I need the blue to be down, because that area to the right there is where I need to go. Back we go. Yeah, it just... I don't want to complain about too much, because I know I already complained a great deal about it. I really still think that Squaresoft's decision to make status ailments work so infrequently in their games is a huge waste of time. You know, it's like, what you have done is made all of these abilities, which could be fun to play with, you know, could be fun to tinker around with, just not worth the effort, you know? It's like, look at all the effort you put into making these status ailments. And nobody's gonna use them because they never freaking work. What's the point? Why'd you go through all this trouble, Square Enix, if you're just gonna do this? It's so stupid. I really do not understand the mindset. Whatever. But yeah, using Vanish on an enemy to increase the likelihood that a status ailment will hit is a wonderful tactic in that game. Works super well. Bink. Yo, my name is Binks. Whatever. Frickin' Tomoya. Dude sucks. What a hateful person. Nobody will know what I'm talking about. It's a direct reference to a Game Grumps episode, but there's a game, Clonod, which I don't really know that much about, but I know the Game Grumps played like one episode of it, and apparently the protagonist in the game, you're supposed to sympathize with him because he's like jaded or something, and so he's just kind of like rude to everyone. He's like mean to everybody, and the idea is it's like, oh, he's not mean, he's misunderstood. It's like, no, he's a douchebag to everyone. And there's a part where he like records over his friend's one-of-a-kind mixtape because he was bored, and then just laughs it off like it wasn't a big deal. The guy's just an asshole. There's no getting around it. He's such a rude and hateful person. He's the protagonist. What are you gonna do? But I only know very little about that game. I know it's supposed to be a real tearjerker, which doesn't sound like a good time to me, so I have not played it. Kind of, I would normally just use the Cane of Verna, but I kind of want my MP to regenerate a little bit, so I'm kind of avoiding it. Nothing? Okay. Ooh, money! Money! Yeah, 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 money! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Getting that money, getting that money, getting that money, getting that money. Nice. No? No? Can I walk through the ceiling? No? Huh. Alright. Well, let me just check. Blip. Blip. No? Okay. Never mind. Look, more tiles. Are you surprised? Are you surprised by the presence of more tiles? Oh, they're here. It's Vitreous! Again! Screw you! Dun, 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 dun. I hate this boss, it takes forever. Dun, 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 dun. Look, eyeballs, look, eyeballs. How many times have we fought this boss in this single dungeon? It is here again. It's a giant eyeball. It's here and it's bouncing. Look at its red iris. It's here again. Look, this monster, they have no creativity. Okay, that one didn't match with the rhyme scheme. Whatever. There it is. Look. It's Vitreous. Everyone's favorite. Here again. Look at it go. Frickin' Vitreous. Bouncing along. Doing its thing. Yep. Yep. I did it! Yay! Yay! It's another dead woman! Look, she's so dead. And green.
I made this recording as a backup in case I never return from the parallel tower. These damnable monsters are spawning at an alarming rate. Something must be done. Soon even these archive crystals will be in the claws of the filthy monsters. I'd rather die trying to save this world than at the hands of a monster. This is the reason why we had decided on this journey, even though the risk is high. I wonder what fate has in store for us at the tower. Death? Its power is the last hope for our world. My name is Caprius, and I have the 7th clue. Bring potions, boots, and bombs. This ends my recording. Replay the message? No. Good luck solving the secret of the parallel worlds.
Okay, bye. Alright. Well, that's 6 of them. All we've got left is Nibiru's tiny hole. So I guess we have to go deep into Nibiru's tiny hole. Which involves us getting the large bomb first. So let us go and do that. Nibiru's hole is in the place where you in Lupo Quarry where you need the big bomb. So we should be able to get it now, which is good. Let's go do that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do that, but I guess I could. Hooray! I'm more powerful than I ever imagined. Get out of it, you. By the way, if you don't know, I believe this to be the case, that the, I keep making that reference, sort of a dirty joke about Nibiru's tiny hole, I believe that is a reference to a playthrough of Ocarina of Time that MoeChicken did many years ago. I believe she's the origin of that joke. At the very least, I feel like I've heard it referenced many times by her fan base. I believe it came from her. It sounds like the kind of joke she'd do, honestly. And it's a reference to the fact that there's like a part where in Ocarina of Time where as a child, like as Kid Link, you go to the Spirit Temple, and Nabooru the thief is there, and she's like, "Hey kid, do you think you could do me a favor? There's this small hole. It's like a little hole that's a little bit too small for an adult to get into." And she's like, "There's this tiny hole here that I can't get past. You know, can you crawl in there and get the treasure that's on the other side for me?" And that's sort of where the joke came from, is that Nabooru talked to a small child about dealing with her tiny hole. And from there it just became a dirty joke. So that's the full explanation of what I'm talking about when I make that joke. In case you wanted to know. I think it's a MoeChicken joke, but I don't know for sure. I do think it's funny though. I think it's funny that they referenced it in this ROM hack, I guess. Because I mean, like, they could have called it, you know, Nabooru's hideout, Nabooru's base. You know, it's like there's so many words they could have used other than hole. You know? It seems like I can't imagine them using the word hole and not intending to reference, at the very least, that scene from Ocarina of Time, if not the joke. I don't know for sure. It does seem to be the case, though. Thank you. I need this bomb for purposes. I'll take it with me and use it respectfully. the bomb shop guy's like, okay. You're gonna use it respectfully? Yes. The utmost respect for this peach-colored bomb. It's kind of cute, isn't it? This little peach bomb following behind me. Something about it is kind of adorable. I like having a little bomb friend. Come with me, bomb friend. Together we shall blow open a mountainside. It will be wonderful. Hey, was it you I was watching? Did you mention an inverted randomizer? I did, actually, yes. I played an inverted randomizer after I finished playing through this game for the first time. I needed a palate cleanser, and so I played an inverted randomizer. Because yes, that was more appealing to me than this game was the first time I played it. But yes, why do you ask? I did in fact say that. What is that? So I learned about that from Pro Jared. He did a playthrough of it, and I was curious about it. I'm sure you know about Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past randomizers. Well, they have come up with a variety of other game modes you can play. One of which is an inverted playthrough, wherein you start off in the dark world rather than the light world. And so, like, when you if you go to the light world without the moon pearl, you'll turn into a rabbit. And you just kind of have to start off with everything in the dark world, and it's like a challenge playthrough where you because, like, there's a lot of things that are obviously, the dark world is more hostile than the light world, and so you really have to struggle more to get going. It's a lot of fun. I recommend it if you like randomizers. It's a fun way to. Another one that's a lot of fun that they make available on the Link to the Past randomizer website is what they call cross keys, which is a randomizer wherein every entrance is randomized. Like, in addition to items being randomized, entrances are randomized, and keys are specific to particular dungeons. So, like, you can find a key in, let's say you find a key in Kakariko Village. It might be a key that can only be used on locked doors in the Dark Palace or something like that. So the cross keys version is really crazy. But it's fun. It's like a lot. It's like a real sort of brain drain. You really have to focus to get through it. All right. So what I remember about Nabooru's Hole. is that there are only two holes at the beginning that are actually valuable. The rest of them are kind of red herrings. But yeah, this entire dungeon is what you see here. It's jumping down holes over and over again, and not a problem. I wholeheartedly support people that want to try out Link to the Past randomizers, because this game is just so much fun to play, and like getting to play it in a variety of different ways is a good time. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is the dungeon. Getting shot at by, you know, Beamos in the dark and falling in holes. It's a real experimental idea for a dungeon. It's a very odd concept for a dungeon, but that's Naburu's hole. Alright, there's that. Are you one that enjoys randomizers, Cyber? You just collected Ifrit and Shiva? Yeah, it's cool that they're together, isn't it? I like that. I like how they're like, you have Ramu? Who are you? That's our bud. That's our old man bud. I really like the concept of the Magicite in FF3. I think that's a cool idea. Like this idea that like when an Esper passes away, it kind of leaves behind a crystallization of their power, and you can kind of like inherit their power from that. I think that's a neat idea that falls well in line with the whole Final Fantasy crystals have power kind of concept. Plus, I just think Magicite sounds cool. You have never played a randomizer? Oh, you should try one. They're a lot of fun. They're fun if you don't take them too seriously, I think. That's the big thing, is you have to be like, yeah, okay, well, I'll just get as far as I can. You know? You don't have to beat it. It's fun if you can, but you don't have to beat it. There's also a lot of different types. There's a website called, here, let me see what it's called. What is it called? Give me a sec. Games. Okay, it's this. Blip. There you go. That website, it has a bunch of different randomizers on it, including the Zelda one and like a bunch of other ones. And yeah, randomizers, some of them can. They're not supposed to, and a lot of them don't. So like with Link to the Past, you're almost guaranteed, like if you play a standard like regular game of Link to the Past randomizer, you're almost guaranteed that you cannot be soft locked. And in fact, usually they will include the option to like to have like basically a cheat sheet. So if you get stuck, you can kind of like look up like an item you're looking for. So it's really, I don't know, it's not. I personally don't think that they're too stressful. I think that they're just kind of fun, because it's fun to like find an item that's like, oh, I got the blah, now I can do so many things. I was talking about that earlier in the stream, about how like it's always really exciting when you find like, oh, this is the bow, or I got the hook shot. You know, it's like I got something that will allow me to really accomplish a lot now. That's fun. So I recommend it. And actually they have like a variety of different types. Like you could also try I think they've got a Final Fantasy 3 randomizer, where you can it just randomizes like what espers teach you what spells, and like it randomizes what you find in shops and treasure chests and stuff like that. There's a lot of cool options out there, so I'll dog on it. I really do recommend it. I think randomizers are fun. There's also a fair amount of you know, internet content out there that shows, like there was a time when what does it say? The concept that procedurally generated games mean more replay value. Yeah, it kind of depends. I actually really like to play games. Like, I don't think that. I once heard someone say that, like, if there's an option to play a randomizer, you should always play a randomizer. I don't agree with that. I like replaying, you know, games and having them be familiar too. But it's definitely a different experience when you're dealing with a randomized situation. So it can be cool. Also, if you want to see works better with a time-tested game that's worth replaying. It is true, yeah. I mean, I think that you should only play a randomizer on a game that you're familiar with. You know, I don't think you should pick up a game that you've never played before and do a randomizer. That sounds like a bad idea. But if it's a game that you're, like, familiar with and you want, like, to play it in a new way, randomizers are great for that. It's a great use for that, so... it just kind of depends on what you want out of the game. If you're interested in seeing a Final Fantasy V randomizer playthrough, I did one of those. I did a stream series on that, so there you go. That's a little shill for you. But actually, if you're interested in seeing A Link to the Past one, and you want to kind of see what it's like, I would recommend watching one of Pro Jared's many randomizer playthroughs. I think he's done like 5 different Link to the Past randomizer runs now, something like that. It's like a large number he's done at this point. It'll give you a pretty good idea of what you're going to be looking at. Plus, it's funny. Jared's a good comedian. All right. Y'all enjoying this hole? This is the whole dungeon. This is all you do. You just fall in holes over and over again. It's the word tedious comes to mind. Honestly, one of the most annoying things about Nibiru's hole is that it's like dark, you know? If you could see where you're going, it would help things immensely. But you can't. You can't see where you're going, and so like you can't really plan your path very well. You just have to keep falling. Oh, a bunch of skulls. I did it. Yay. And honestly, all we're doing here is we're trying to find, you know, the treasure chest key, the big key, the stone tablet, and the boss. That's all we're here for. And actually, the first time I played this game, I did not find the stone tablet, so I don't actually know where that is. Nope. No good. Try again. Wow. I would make the argument that this is not a well-designed dungeon, personally. Like, I think it's cool that they tried to do something a little bit different, you know? But I think it's too extensive and too repetitive. It's just falling in holes over and over again. That's not a good concept for a dungeon. That's tedious. That's a deterrent for gamers, you know? You never want to create a scenario where your gamer's like, ugh, this again? That's not fun. Nobody's on board with that. Nobody's like, yes! I love the tedious dungeon. It's my favorite. More of that, please. Mommy, can I play the dungeon where I have to repeat things over and over again? I love that one. What's this? Oh, hey, boss. I found the boss of the dungeon. Oops. All right, well, I mean, that's important. I was gonna need to find this eventually. Hey there, Helmasar King. How you doing, buddy? I can't believe you don't even need the big key to fight the boss in this dungeon. All right. I'm gonna do it this way. All right, now I'm just gonna turn this on and go to town. All right, well, we've now officially beaten all of the dungeons. That's good. Still not done here, though. Hello, dead woman.
I made this recording as a backup in case I never returned from the parallel tower. It was out of desperation that we decided to seek the power of the Triforce. This was not an easy decision to make, as positive actions can have negative results. To unlock the way between the worlds, to unlock the way to the hungry for power. If forcing the other world to remain better, our actions might restart the world. We can only hope that they learn their lesson and now live peacefully. Otherwise, the fallout will be devastating. My name is Lesser, and I have the third clue. From here, find the sacred forest meadow. This ends my recording. Good luck solving the secret of the parallel world.
All right, I did it. I have conquered Naburu's hole. All right, so we're gonna go back in here. I'm actually gonna use the guide. It's faster, and otherwise it's just stupid. So let me just get the guide up. Hang on. Show me my history. Da, do, 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 do. 404 directory not found. What? Is this the one? No, that's not it. I thought I had it. I thought I had it handy. Fudge. Oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Sorry. Sorry. PBG killed me with his car. What? Where is it? Doggone, I'm gonna have to bring it up on my freaking iPad. Fine. Hang on, I gotta grab my iPad. Y'all sit tight. Y'all know who the best streamer in the world is? It me! Also, I picked up my copy of FF3 when I was in the other room, so I will show you that glitch I was talking about. Let's see. Alright. Buru's Pit. I wish I could zoom in on this a little bit. Symmetrous SH. Oh no, I don't want to be here. Oh no. How do I get to this website? Okay. Jeez. Oh, this is in Google Chrome. I'm so sorry, everyone. I know that this is lame beyond belief. I'm trying to get the thing up. Shut up. Shut up, thing. Shut up. Just bring me to the page. Here it is. Okay. No, phone. Shut up. Shut up, phone. Come on, man. Okay, here we go. Finally. All right, let me zoom in on this here mappy map. Okay. That's the boss level. All right, I don't want to go to the boss level, so here we go. All right, I'm going to follow the map this time, just so we can get this over with. I want to get everything this time. Although I don't. This guide doesn't actually have the big key or the tablet location. I will have to look that up. Oh, ow! Jeez. Okay. Now go down. Okay. Now over here. Okay. Fall in the same hole. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Go this way. I mean, again, it's like this. Following the guide isn't a whole lot of fun, but mapping this out also isn't a whole lot of fun. So, you know, take it as you will. Okay, that's the big key. Cool. That's done. Next, we need the next, I need the big, or the red one. I can't tell what the red one is, but I want the red one next. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ow. It's again, like, I feel bad kind of bashing it so much. It's an interesting concept. It's just like, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Ow. What did this say? What did it say? Did I go down? Where am I? I'm on basement. I'm on basement 3, I think. I think it's all down here, yes. Green one? Oh, I think I'm in the wrong place. Am I the wrong place? Maybe the wrong place. Maybe. I'm gonna go blue. Okay. Ah! Aha! Here we go. Frickin' Moldorm? What are you doing here, dude? See you later. Yay! Big chest key. Okay, cool. Well, now I'm here. Now I'm here. Alright. Neat. Bye? See you later. Okay, I'm back here. Cool. Alright, so now we need to get the big chest. Which is pretty much the same thing, except I go right in the ice room. Go up here. I continue to plumb through the depths of Nibiru's hole. Is it here? Yeah, you go straight down. Okay. I should have this part memorized by now, I feel. But I don't. Wait, hang on. Sorry, I see you said something. I didn't realize my thing was coming up. T13 has yielded a break. Oh, you found the break blade! That's awesome! It's pretty easy to miss, so congratulations. No, break is the petrification spell. So that blade on hit has a chance to petrify an enemy outright. It's a pretty useful weapon. But no, it's not a defensive thing. It's a petrify spell. Yay! Mirror shield! Hooray! I love that it's like, now you can reflect beams your previous shield couldn't block as I'm being shot with a laser. Congratulations! Ugh. Alright, so now... Problem is... This guide does not show how to get the tablet. And I don't actually know where it is. I'm trying to look to see if I see it on the map. Well, in times like this, we go to the internet. Let's see. Zelda, parallel, worlds, blues, the whole. Mysterious tablet. That's not gonna help. Ugh, these are all, they're all video walkthroughs. I don't want to watch a video walkthrough. Oh, here we go. What's this? That's it, probably. Okay. So how do I get there is the question. Okay. Okay, I know how to get here. I got there before. This is not entertaining for the audience. I'm sorry. I guess I could show you what I'm looking at. That might be a better way to do this. Let's see. Desktop. Okay, so you can see what I'm looking at here. Where we need to get to is this. This is the that's the ancient tablet. I got up here earlier. And I think it was by falling into here, which involved me falling into what, like here maybe. Maybe this one. And that was probably from here. Which was probably from here. Which is probably from here. Which is probably from here. Which is probably from here. Okay. We're going to try that. Even with the map, it is very challenging to find your way through this dungeon. It's quite a lot of trouble. But if we get this, we will have all the tablets, and we will have all the everything. So in the next stream, we can just go straight into the parallel tower. And won't that be lovely? Okay, down here, I think. Yes. Uh-oh, I think I'm off track. Fudge. Yeah, I'm not going the right way. Nuts. Ow. Guy. Da do da do do. Actually, you're in for an exciting time right now, Cyber, because you're about to get a whole lot of espers to play with. That's a very fun moment when you get all like you go from having 4 to having like 8. And it's like, oh my gosh, so many spells to play with. So exciting. I would recommend learning Rasp and Osmos as soon as possible. Very useful spells, those. It's the Aspel spell that I made such a big deal about in my FF2 playthrough. You just lost General your mom. I just lost General your mom. She'll come back. She won't be gone forever. General your mom. It's funny. I like that. I didn't like Silas for a long time. There was a long period of time where I was sort of like, I don't like this character. She's mean. You know, she's rude. Not a big fan. But I got to where I liked her over time. I still like Tara more, but I like both of them now. You know what's really weird to think about, though? They're both like 19. You know? It's... I don't know if it's just me, but like, with a lot of characters from like fantasy stories like that, I tend to forget that they're like young. The Magaros are around you Return to Oz. Yeah. I get that, dude. I get that 100%. They really do look like the Wheelers. Good luck getting all of the fights with them, by the way. That can be a bit of a nuisance. I mean, there's not really anything you can do about it, but good luck getting them. What's this? I'm actually stuck? Oh, look at this. Oh, no, here we go. Do-do. Do-do. Ah. Doggone it. This Minecraft cart sequence looking rough. I think it's really cool. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty dated by today's standards, but like that was some high tech back then. It was real cool back then. Is this on? Still like the idea of General Your Mom. Oh, here we go. I think this is where I was trying to get to. I also really like the song that plays when you're like on the minecart secrets that like it's a cool song. I like it. Doggone it. Did I go the wrong way again? Ugh, I did. This sucks. I hate trying to find this stupid thing. Ow. Guy. Not necessary. Not helpful. Oh, cool. That's it. Ow. That's it up there. There. How do I get there? Oh. It's been on this the whole time. I'm a bad streamer, you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I didn't switch the screen back over. Well, now I can point out what I'm trying to get to. So, like, I just passed by. What I need to do is land here. Which means I need either this one or this one. One of these two. This one? Somewhere in this area. I think this would get me somewhere at that area. This one maybe? The middle here, maybe? Well, I guess I should try some of the holes that I haven't gone into yet. Maybe that's where I need to go. Oh. Switch it back to it so you can see what I'm doing again. I'm sorry. I am not a good streamer. Oh, hey, wait, I think this is where I need to be. Is it? Is it? No, no. It's not. I need to be up and to the left. Nuts! I was close, though. Alright, I tell y'all what. I don't think that this is very entertaining to watch. Maybe it is for some people, maybe it's a curiosity for some people, but I suspect that this is kind of tedious to watch. And so what I will do, for you out there, I will go ahead and I'll do this on my own time, so to speak. Like I'll just go and try and figure out the way to get there on my own, so that you don't have to watch me fall in holes over and over again. And I think that would be a better use of your time. I think it's a better use of people's time than watching me just fall in the hole over and over and over again. So what I'll do here, I will get to the end of this sequence of holes. We'll finish this one out, and then I'll save and quit, and I will load up FF3 so that I can show you, Cybernator, the glitch I was talking about. You have it in the background playing FF3. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. All right, save and quit. Okay, so that's that. Let me switch games. Ugh. Turn this off. Go. Can't say I'm looking forward to finding that, but you know. Oh, it is what it is. But the good news is we have finished all of the Ice World dungeons now, so that's cool. And it looks like I might need to use some alcohol on my copy of FF3. So let's. Start by just blowing on it. Come on. Doggone, I am gonna have to go with the alcohol. All right, I'll be right back. Nuts. Time to get my copy of this game drunk with alcohol. Here we go. So have you successfully escaped from Vector now, Cyber? Oh my gosh, this thing was so dirty. Ooh, that's a lot of dust. No wonder it wasn't working. Whew. As the eternal problem with cartridge-based games is that they just gather dust. They love their dust. Wow. Yep. Still no. Shutting it down. Oh, here we go. Shutting it down for the night. Okay, well, cool. Well, I will show you that glitch while we are at it. Oh, wait, no, maybe we won't. Uh-oh. Guess whose copy of FF3 just deleted all the save data? Huh. Well. Ooh, I really want to play it now, though. Like, in my mind, I'm like, but now I could play Final Fantasy 3, no? Ooh, it's so good, though. Well, I might be playing FF3 sometime soon. Unfortunately, that does mean I can't show you that glitch I was talking about. It's Terra! Yay! Yay! Terra Branford! Yay! There's the town. Hard to believe an Esper's been found intact there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. Think it's still alive? Probably, judging from the urgency of our orders. And this woman, this sorcerer, why is she here? I heard she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in under 3 minutes. Yeah, but not to worry. The slave crown on her head robs her of all conscious thought. She'll follow orders. We'll approach from the east. Move out! Yeah, I've played this game a lot. Alright, well, yeah, eventually I'll show you the glitch I'm talking about. You'll see it eventually. That's kind of exciting, though, honestly. There's something like... So, a lot of my SNES games are secondhand. And so, with most of them, I never got to play them in their, like, default state. So, for example, with this game, I didn't know that it just automatically brings you into the game if you have no save data. I didn't know that. That's really exciting for me. But, all right, well, anyway, sometime I'll show you that thing I'm talking about. See it eventually. But in the meantime, that's going to be it for tonight. We are making some real progress in Parallel Worlds. We are basically at the end of the game now. We just have to go through the actual tower 3 times, and we'll be done. So, thank you for stopping by. I am the MoeChicken. This has been The Legend of Zelda Parallel Worlds, and thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna end the stream.